I just want to start this video off by saying that me prior to joining the military and me now is two different people, so I ain't judging nobody. But because I did 10 years in the military, I think I may have acquired a little bit of OCD. Now, it ain't OCD to the point where, I'm wiping off dust and all that, but OCD to the point where I can notice certain things. I see so many videos of guys giving guys advice on how to get girls to come to your crib, but I don't see enough videos telling dudes how to set the stage, how you should be living, and even outside of women, I don't see enough dudes talking about this topic right here. Not everybody had their dad or their mom really sit them down and pay attention to how to clean the details in your apartment. So that's what I'm here for. I'm Big Brother Boogie. And again, we're not just doing this to impress the ladies. We're doing this to transform from our boyish ways into being a man. Because how do we become the best version of ourselves, but we're coming home to this? See, this is one of those, how you do one thing is how you do everything. See, when you clean your spot, it declutters your mind. It helps you think clear throughout the day when you know you're coming home to a spot that's actually clean. Like, think about it. When you walk into a hotel, doesn't it just feel refreshing? Like, doesn't it just feel like you're walking into a clear canvas versus walking into a dirty room or walking into a room that has to-go plates over there, got sneakers all out of order on the ground, got blunt paper laid out everywhere? Your mind is subconsciously overwhelmed from the moment that you walk into your apartment. So you think about this. You out here trying to elevate and you trying to find room to be better, but you're doing it in clutter. And one of the things I always tell you is control the things that you can control. You're not just gonna wake up one day and just acquire the success that you want out of life just overnight. But what you can control is the small things that's going on right now to get you closer to that goal. And believe it or not, part of decluttering your mind is decluttering your space.
Everything around you is full of potential. Everything. Maybe more potential than you could ever possibly utilize. And so maybe all you have is this little rat hole of a room in some rundown place in the world. It's like, fix it up. There's more there than you think. See what happens if you fix it up. And you'll fix yourself up simultaneously because you'll have to get disciplined in order to fix up the room. And then you have a fixed up room and you'll be a more fixed up person. It's like, you think that nothing will happen as a consequence of that?
Your room is an externalization of your mind. To the degree that you're in your room, the room is you. Now, that isn't how people think, but that's okay. So straighten up what you can straighten up and quit saying things that make you feel weak. Then you'll know what to do next.
This is very simple, but it's the simple things that we miss in life that set us up for the big wins in life is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, which is why I'm making this video. It's something about after you clean, it changes the atmosphere, it changes the vibe. See, us as men, we already don't put a lot of decor into our apartments anyways. So think about it. Weed wrapper that's just sitting on the counter, them juice stains that's sitting in your sink, all of that stuff really start to pop out because we already don't have a lot of decor in our apartments. Listen, man, I ain't telling y'all to do stuff like this every day. See, there's so many people that want new apartments and they want bigger houses and stuff like that, when really you can make what you have look better. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think you're gonna catch me out here putting no ice cubes in the drain or anything like that. I mean, maybe my wife is into that. But fellas, especially my guys that like to have the ladies over at the spot, let me put y'all on game. See, a lot of times when you clean, you think making sure that nothing is seen, like throwing things underneath your bed, tossing some stuff in your closet, you think that that's cleaning. Fellas, it's the details that make the huge difference, especially when you having ladies at your crib. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, this video is not for you to be out here being clean just for the ladies. But if you're gonna have ladies at your crib, you definitely need to understand this. So I'm about to give y'all a list of a few things that are just non-negotiables, all right? So number one, when you clean your kitchen, of course, clean your dishes. I mean, that's mad obvious. Make sure you wipe off the countertop and the stove tops. And when I say wipe it off with an all-purpose spray, get you a paper towel or a rag or something like that and wipe it down, know what I mean? Point where you don't feel no crumbs on the counter. So if shorty want to come over to the crib and she want to jump up on your counter and just talk to you from the counter, or maybe I want to get spicy on the counter, know what I mean? There ain't no crumbs gonna be on the booty cheeks. Like, everything matters, yo. And as for the stove is very important to the kitchen. And I don't mean just wipe off the stove just to get crumbs off. No, it has to have that original shine that it came with. You make that small change in your kitchen, game changer. When she comes over, she sees how shiny your stovetop is. That's an automatic indicator that you're clean, not just clean dishes. Clean dishes just say you did the obvious. And last but not least, for the kitchen, and after you clean off your countertops and your stove, make sure you sweep. Because if she want to come into your kitchen at night or something like that to get some of your snacks, you don't want her walking on the floor that's crunchy. Next, all of the stainless steel, the metal appliances, whatever, make sure you shine these appliances. They stand out like sore thumbs. Most of your kitchen faucets, they got that shine to it. And if you shine that properly, again, this makes the kitchen pop nicely. And everything I just named to y'all, you could probably do it within like 10 minutes. But now let's deviate into the bathroom real quick. The faucet sink. This is the most popular thing I see when I go to people's houses. I go into their bathroom because I may not be in your kitchen for any reason because I'm a guest, but I'm gonna have to use the bathroom eventually. So if the bathroom's not clean, I'm gonna get the dirty experience. The faucet in the bathroom is one of the biggest things that guys miss. The faucet in your bathroom is usually metal. You should be able to see some type of reflection. What a lot of guys do, they clean around the faucet, maybe with a dry rag or something like that, but they never re-shine the actual faucet to the point where it's shiny. Instead, it looks foggy. Instead, it looks like every time you spit into the sink, some of it is bouncing and hitting your faucet. Fellas, that is disgusting. I'm a man and I personally don't like washing my hands in those kind of sinks. I don't like touching those faucets when I can tell that it has not been wiped down. As for the sink look mad ashy. No shine to the sink. Fellas, I'm a man and I notice these things. But again, I ain't mad at nobody. That's why I'm making this video. But we gotta see these things. We gotta just make it a common practice. Just wipe that down. It should have some type of shine. And everything that I'm naming, you can really wipe it down with one type of spray. Get you an all-purpose spray. Get you 2 different rags. Maybe a t-shirt to wipe down the faucets and stuff. And then a rag to wipe down the countertops. But if you really want to be nice with it, use some Windex to wipe down all that stainless steel on the shiny faucets. Dried out, no shine sinks have to be stopped, bro. You gotta leave that in your past. That is something that you did not notice in the past, but now you notice it. All right, so everywhere you go, I want you to peep it now and make sure you're not living like that. Even the little faucet drain that's in the middle of the sink, clean that too. That should be shiny, bro. You should not have toothpaste residue all over your sink. Like, that is little boy activity. Next, clean your toilet. I mean, it's obvious. Do not have pee stains on the toilet and stuff like that. Like, that is crazy. But also, lift up the toilet. Clean underneath the toilet. Clean the little rim of the toilet. Clean all that. If you got a gray ring inside your toilet, you're living bad, all right? You need to get that. If you want a little toilet cleaners, and go ahead and hit that ring, spray it a couple times and hit that ring. Also, when you put the little head of the toilet bowl, make sure y'all are cleaning that down too. Now, the part that all the fellas be missing, behind the toilet. See, when you wake up in the morning and your pea shooter is not fully calibrated, the shots may go everywhere. So sometimes the shots is being collected behind the toilet, on the sides of the toilet. So now the ladies is sitting there, they inspecting and stuff like that. You got yellow, now turned orange stains and all type of stuff just on the side of your toilets. It's all dusty on the side. Fellas, please clean this. This makes a huge difference. Because if the ladies ain't spending no time in your bed, they spend a lot of time in the bathroom. Trust me. But again, this ain't for the ladies. This is for you. Now, last but not least, again, I'm only pointing out the stuff that I know a lot of people be missing. If you have a ring in your bathtub, you should not be inviting nobody to your house. Okay? If you look in your bathtub and there is a ring in the bathtub, right? A dark ring in the bathtub, you should not be inviting nobody to your house. You need to turn yourself into the feds, and just do your time, because that is criminal activity. Fellas, get you one of them little Comet Brillo pads. I think it's Comet Brillo pads. Wipe that down. You should not have a ring in your tub. That is crazy work. That is little boy. I don't even know if that's little boy activity. That is just bad work. So please get rid of that. That is the easiest way for a lady to come through to your crib and be like, yeah, I am not coming back here. She's showering like this, mad uncomfortable. No, you want her to come through and be like, ooh, I want to come back here. Now I mean, oh, I want him to get in the shower with me. Don't nobody want to be in the shower and there's a ring in the shower. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, some girls, they may not care about none of this. But then if she don't care about none of that, you might even want to question her. Like, why were you so comfortable in this dirt? Yeah, I get you like me, but to just be in dirt? Nobody likes anybody enough to just be in the mess. They somewhere in their head judging you for how messy you are. And just like I said about the other faucets, if there's anything in your house that's supposed to be shiny, any of the faucets, make sure you shine it. So that tub faucet, clean that, bro. The shower faucet, clean that. These things should not look grayed out, hollowed out, and neglected. Those are the small details that us as men, we be missing. Now, if y'all got more, feel free to comment below on some things that you know guys be missing. I'm gonna tell y'all dudes right now, when ladies come to your crib, they live in two places. They live in the kitchen and they live in that bathroom. They live in the bathroom. It takes them an hour or something to get dressed and constantly checking their lady parts. They in the kitchen in case she could see herself actually cooking in there.
Fellas, so she's coming over and you want to make a good impression. And a dirty place can kill the vibe quick. So here are 6 areas to clean before she comes over. 1, wash your sheets and pillowcases. You guys may end up chilling in your room or she may decide to stay over. Either way, you want to make sure you have clean sheets and pillowcases. It shows you take care of yourself and no woman wants to sit or lay on sheets that smell bad, bro. 2, clean the toilet. She's more than likely going to need to use the bathroom at some point and the last thing she wants to see is stains or stray hairs. This is a huge turn off. 3, clean your bathroom counter. Bro, women notice everything. They see the water spots, toothpaste stains, stray hairs, they see it all. A clean sink and counter is gonna have your bathroom looking polished and put together, which ultimately makes you look that way. 4, take out the trash. Now, a bad smelling place is a huge turn off, bro. She might not even come all the way in based on how bad it is. No woman wants to sit in a bad smelling home. 5, wash the dishes. Whether she's eating, drinking, or even cooking a meal for you guys, a sink full of dirty dishes is just nasty, bro. Nobody wants to rinse their cup in a sink full of old food, nor do they want to find themselves using a dirty dish. And 6, clean your shower. Now, based on you guys' relationship, she may be to a point where she doesn't mind taking a shower or freshening up at your place, but the last thing she wants to see is soap scum, mold, or random hairs. Showers are supposed to be relaxing, so keep it clean so she's comfortable doing this at your place. But fellas, at the end of the day, a clean place isn't just about impressing her, it's about having standards for yourself. So clean up, set the vibe, and thank me later. Hope this helps.
So, okay, now the spot is clean. She comes over, or you just walking in your own spot, your spot is clean. But there's something that's missing, the aroma. Bro, an aroma could literally change your mood. You don't believe me? How does it feel when you go to your grandmother's house or your mom's house on Thanksgiving and it smells like baked macaroni and cheese, ham, turkey, and stuffing and collard greens and all? Like, how does that make you feel? Don't it make you just feel good? Don't it just make you feel good? Don't it just make you feel at home? That just goes to show that a smell can really affect your emotions. Maybe that wasn't the best example because it's food. But the point is, fellas, you gotta have some type of scent in your apartment, all right? Teak wood used to be one of my favorite candles. The game changer for my spot was the little wall plugins. Now, I mean, the little Glade plugins that you could get from the dollar store, you could get from Walmart or something like that. And I just put one in each room, my kitchen, my bathroom, my bedroom, and my living room. So if somebody came over, that smell was also welcoming them into my space. And I'm gonna give y'all boys a little secret too. If a lady's coming through to your crib, right, spray a little bit of your favorite cologne, not the strongest cologne you got, just a warm smelling cologne on your bed, all right? A little bit, not mad close, but just let it sprinkle over the bed, all right? So while she's in the bed, she's smelling, she's like, wow, I'm really at a man's house right now. Like, this don't smell like a little boy's crib. This house don't have just a stale smell, a smell of just nothing. It don't just smell like just weed. Like, I'm at a man's house. And fellas, I'm gonna also give y'all a secret. This is all for my potheads. Maybe you ain't got no money to go get the little wall plugins and stuff. Get you a little bit of Fabuloso. Now, you gotta do a small smidget of this, because Fabuloso is very strong. Boil a little bit of water, put it on low, and put a cap full of Fabuloso into that pot. It's gonna have your spot smelling great. Fabuloso is very strong, but it smells very good, all right? That's a trick I used to have to use when I was cleaning my Airbnbs after potheads. And if you have carpet in your spot, a great addition to having the spot smelling good is putting carpet freshener. Why is that so good? Because the carpet takes in a lot of the smell. So even if you smoke and maybe the air smells good and stuff, your carpet, all of the smells, the sneakers that done walked on it, your stank ass feet that you done walked on, the smoke you done did in your apartment, all of that stuff is gonna seep into your carpet. So carpet freshener should be in your cabinet at all times. And all you gotta do is just sprinkle the carpet freshener and just vacuum right over it. It ain't nothing special to it. Game changing, fellas. I'm telling y'all, you do these things, not only will you feel good, not only will it feel great for you to come home, the women you invite will definitely want to come back because it's so comfortable there. And now if you want to talk about the kind of women you should be having at your spot in general, I could do that in a whole nother video because somebody's watching this and they like, these women don't deserve that. No, no, no. You should not be inviting a woman to your spot that don't deserve to be at your spot. Let's carry on.
If you want a cleaner home without the stress, start with these simple daily habits. Make your bed every morning. It instantly makes your space feel more put together and sets the tone for a productive day. Spray your shower after each use to prevent soap scum, buildup, and mold. It takes 5 seconds and it saves you so much cleaning time later on. Wipe down your counters after cooking or getting ready. A quick wipe down keeps your kitchen and your bathroom looking fresh. Wash those dishes after you eat and don't let them pile up. An empty sink makes a big difference. And it also helps with preventing like different odors and whatnot. And finally, start the one load a day laundry routine. These small habits add up and your future self will thank you.
So like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm all about self-improvement and self-development, all right? So just try this, all right? Try this for 10 straight days of just having your apartment clean, of just keeping your apartment clean. I'm talking about by the smell, by the looks, to the feel, all of that. And I want you to journal. I want you to put in your notes or something of just telling yourself, like, how did you feel walking into your apartment today? Just update yourself daily of how it made you feel during those 10 days of being in your space, because it starts with being comfortable in your space in order for you to be able to develop or grow in your space. Your home is your space. That is your stomping ground. That is your bat cave. How are you treating your bat cave? Imagine if Batman's bat cave was a mess. Imagine if it was full of clutter. You think Batman would be able to be successful? Think Batman would still be able to get the job done? He can't even find his super suit. So I hope y'all can understand the metaphor. But anyways, y'all, I hope somebody got some value out of this video. All I gotta do is impact one person to feel like I did my job. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, all that good stuff. Another thing I'm gonna ask y'all to do, if you hit the like button, also hit that hype button. All right, after you hit the like button, you'll see I think you can hit it again, or it'll say hype or something like that. All right, it's a new feature that YouTube has that helps creators get pushed out there. All right, so this is a way that y'all can really help us. The best part about it is, like I said, it is free. All you got to do is just hit that button for me, all right, if you really appreciate this video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications. Until next time, y'all, I am out of here. It's been your boy Ty Boogie. Peace.